Dear children, now we are going to learn the second lesson, the outbreak of the revolution. Children, Louis XVI, when he came to the power, no empty treasury was there. You know the reasons very well in the earlier lesson. Children, now he has to go for a new taxes. But at that time, no, in the old regime, Louis XVI alone or the French monarch alone cannot they impose the taxes according to his will. But what he had to do, he had to call the meeting of the Estate General. What is that Estate General? That was a political body which consists of the representatives of the three estates. That was the Estates General. But what he has to do? He had to put the proposals to pass the new taxes. We have to decide. The State General only has to decide. But no, when to call the meeting? No, the king alone could decide. Okay. He has no power to impose the taxes according to his own will without the permission of the State General. But no, he can call the meeting of Estate General according to his convenient date. Earlier, the State General meeting was held in 1614, that is 175 years ago. After 175 years, on 5th May 1789, the Louis XVI called the meeting of the State General to pass proposal for new taxes in Versailles, the Resplendent Hall in Versailles. Here, first estate and second estate sent 300 representatives each. Third estate 600 members. Okay, first two estates now they can sit each other. Rows in the rows, they have to sit. They can sit, but third estate people have to stand. They cannot. They could not sit also. In the third estate, all members are not allowed. Only educated and rich members only allowed. The poor women they are not allowed. But they can give their grievances and demands in the letters. Suppose 40,000 letters were listed about their grievances and demands. Who? The third estate people who are not allowed to participate in the Estate General meeting. No, they gave 40,000 letters. Children, now, earlier, voting system. Each estate one vote. Suppose first estate 1 vote, second estate 1 vote, third estate 1 vote. This time too, Louis XVI follow the same system. But third estate people oppose them. Why? Who has to bear the taxes? Third estate only. First estates automatically support the king. Because no burden for them. But we have to face the burden of taxation third estate only. So they demanded not like this. Assembly as a whole. Then each member has 1 vote, not each estate. Each member means third estate people 600 members. First two estates together 600. So now that's they are demanding not each estate 1 vote, each member has 1 vote. Voting at the assembly as a whole. But now king rejected this proposal because now this proposal put forward by according the Rousseau social contract. He wrote the famous book Social Contract. No, also the same, all are equal, one person one vote like that. But no, Louis XVI not accepted according the each member has 1 vote. He told each estate has 1 vote. So the third estate people protested and walked out of the assembly. And they themselves declared as the represent the whole French nation. Who? The third estate people. On 20th June, same year 1789, assembled in the hall of an indoor tennis court. Who assembled? Indoor tennis court in the grounds of Versailles. They declared, and we will prepare them, and they declared themselves as a national assembly, and they have taken the oath not to disperse till the constitution has drafted that would limit the powers of monarch. Children, you see, no, they themselves declared as the National Assembly. National Assembly, suppose Parliament is there in our country, no, like that only they declared themselves. And they have taken the oath also, that the tennis court oath. Who are the taken? This third estate people only taken the oath. Okay, that is the tennis court oath. Children, here two philosophers are there, you see, children, Mirabeau and Abusais. They also told the same. They wanted to end the privileges. Actually, Mirabeau, born in the noble family, but he was convinced of the need to do away with the society of feudal privilege. He brought out a general and delivered powerful speeches to the crowds assembled at Versailles. Next, another important person you can see in the picture, Abusais. He belonged to the priest. You see, Mirabeau, noble family, feudal, but now oppose the privileges. Here also, Abusais also born in the priest family, but now he wrote the famous pamphlet, the what is the third estate. Children, on the one side, they are preparing the constitution. Who? National Assembly. What is the National Assembly? The third estate only declared themselves as a National Assembly, and they have taken the oath. You see in the picture, tennis court oath, not to disperse till the constitution was prepared. So when they are busy in the Versailles to draft the constitution, no, but in the rest of the France, no, the turmoil, unrest was prevailed. Okay, here severe winter, the crops failed, shortage of food, angry women, no, they had to stand hours in long queues, so became angry and they stormed the bakery shops. And the Louis XIV ordered the troops to move into the city. Then the angry people, no, they stormed the Bastille, at the state prison, fortress prison. They stormed on the 14th July 1789. In the introduction, no, you learn that that is the beginning of the French Revolution. What are the rumor? The Louis XIV sent the troops to move to the Paris streets. So, children, after this, no, the Romans came, the feudal lords are the feudal lords are sending the voluntary brigades to destroy their crops. So peasants had taken the agricultural implements and attacked the nobles' houses. Some were ran away, and some went to the neighboring countries also. Who? Nobles, because they are the feudal lords, no. So, you see children in this map, no, the spread of Great Fear, how the revolt spread to the other parts of the country. Children, you see the Great Fear. Children, this one is the very important for map pointing also. Examination asked this one in the map questions. Children, faced with the powers of his revolting subjects, Louis XVI finally accorded a recognition to National Assembly and accepted to the principle that his power should be checked by the Constitution. On the night 4th August 1789, National Assembly passed a decree abolishing all the privileges and feudal system, abolition of feudal system of obligation and taxes. So second estate nobles only they are enjoying the feudal obligation, feudal all this. No, they are extracting the poor peasants like no. Now all the feudal system or the obligations and tax all are abolished. Then what the first estate clergy? Now the clergy also forced to give up their privileges, and these earlier they collected now that one also abolished, and now the church lands are also confiscated, as the government acquired now because of this acquired 2 billion assets. Children, next the constitution. France became a constitutional monarchy. Children, the third state people, that is the National Assembly, they declared themselves a National Assembly, no? Where they met an indoor tennis court. They took the oath also to prepare to draft the constitution, no? They prepared the constitution by 1791. According to the new constitution, the powers are distributed between the legislature, executive, and judiciary. That means the France now constitutional monarchy. That means the king has to follow the constitution. According to constitution only he has to rule. He has the limited powers only, because now the powers are checked by the constitution. Okay, children. Next, okay, Constitution of 1791 now gave the power to make laws to the National Assembly, which was indirectly elected. If you see that, children, picture now, you can easily understand that figure. You see, first this active citizens. Who are the active citizens? Men only, about 25 years men only. Those are paying tax to the state. Minimum 3 days labor wage. They are the active citizens, and they can only vote for the electors. In turn, electors member to the National Assembly. So we have the political rights only active citizens only. Who are the active citizens? Men only, about 25 years only. Those who are paying tax only. That means rich people only. Because poor people they cannot pay the tax, no. So they have the right to vote. So here the property or the wealth influenced the law making. Children, now you see the French Constitution began. These are the features of the Constitution. What are the features of the new Constitution? Limit the powers of the monarch, separation of power between legislature, executive, and judiciary. Rich men alone got the right to vote, and that indirect election, no rights to the passive citizen. These are the features of the 1791 Constitution. Okay, children. Next, see, the Constitution began with the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen. Children, very important declaration. In our Indian Constitution also the preamble was there. Like that only here also their Constitution began with the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen. Okay, what are the rights are there now? Such as right to life, right to freedom of speech, right to freedom of opinion. Okay, equality before law. There are all the laws, there are all the rights, they are included in the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen. What they further told, no, these are inalienable, they are not separable by birth only. They are natural and inalienable rights, and by birth only every human being has to get these rights. And state cannot take anyone, no one cannot take away. And it was the duty of the state, means here the government to protect the natural rights of the citizens. This is the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen. Very important document, children. Okay, children, you see here political symbols. You see many symbols are there. For example, now the natural colors of France, right hand side. Here, you see the winged woman, personification of law. Law expressed in the form of the female figure, like that. Okay, children, why they showed in the form of all these symbols? Children, at the time now, illiteracy was more. many people could not read and write. So they depicted in the form of the political symbols. Children, you see the broken chain. Chains mean better the slaves? No. Broken means they are free. Suppose you see the bundle of that is a okay unity strength. Each no you can easily break, but no bundle. So very difficult. So lies the unity in strength. You see the eye within a triangle radiating the light all sides. That is knowledge, and the rays of the sun. Okay, remove the clouds of ignorance. See the tree. That is the symbol of state power. Then the snake biting its tail. That is like a ring, eternity. No beginning, no ending. Then pigeon crop, red cap is there. No, that is also symbolize the free, like broken chain. This one also, and blue, red, white. They are the colors of national colors of the France. Winged woman, personification of law. Law tablets, all are equal before the law. Children, you see here to make the people understand. No, here the artist depicted in the form of the political symbols. Children, can you name the artist? No, Le Barbier. He was only okay showed through these political symbols to make the common people understand the constitution. Okay, is it clear now, children? New constitution and declaration of rights of man and citizen.